Well, the moon is looking pretty crazy tonight. I have no idea what I was going to make a video about. It's pretty crazy. Should I do 2050? Should I do the fallback? Should I talk about the New York Times? Why? I've been talking about that. I've been talking about that stuff. Hello? Should be pretty obvious. Should be pretty obvious to everyone. I think it's pretty obvious to the world too. We have no government. It's all corrupt. It's all just rogue. It all does whatever it wants to just further the agenda and needs of the military-industrial complex or whatever that is. Yep. So there's that. So what else is fun? What else is new? What else is out there? Well, there's a movie out there that you can watch where America doesn't exist anymore. There's actually a couple movies like that where America doesn't exist anymore. There's also a lot more shows where children are in charge, leading the way, as if they have all this experience and everything. The adults are incompetent and everything. I mean, that really is how our society is. All the adults are incompetent. It's just there are no children who they project are like that. You know what I mean? But I digress. So when you see the way they treat our society versus the way they treat other societies, and then when you see movies that depict America not existing in the future, and then it depicts that these two people are friends. Yes, why wouldn't they be friends? Why shouldn't they be in charge? Why isn't their entire landmass in charge? I mean, they're already connected, right? They're already there. They can do whatever they want. The real question is when are they going to do it? The real question is who's sold out? Who's writing crazy war articles like that? Could you imagine? There's no war gonna happen. These people can't stand a war. You saw the training. The slightest bit of pressure, and some trainee crashed and died. And there's gonna be an investigation about that. Look at all that waste. Look at all that nonsense. In war, there's gonna be casualties at everything. Is there gonna be an investigation for everyone? No, there's not. Believe it or not. Unbelievable. But see, that's the real world. So when you infect training like that, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do. If they have, I mean, have you seen? They don't even do fireworks shows over there in China anymore. They've surpassed fireworks shows. Do you know what they do there now? They do drone light shows. Go ahead, go check out their crazy drone light shows. Go look at all their crazy hologram stuff. It's pretty insane. It'll blow your mind away just watching it there on camera. Imagine it seeing it in real life before your very eyes. See, the moment that we start getting rid of our fireworks for 4th of July and just start having drone swarms lighting the sky as some display of celebration, and then you're going to know the end is pretty near. Because that's all a weapon system. That's all designed to enslave you later. You better believe it. Just like any other movie that you see where they use drones to keep the population enslaved. Just like what China's doing right now. It's pretty incredible. The real question is where's all that projection from all those people who think Trump's going to do anything about it? Where's all this projection from the people who think that we're going to fight or do anything to stop it? I mean, we can't even stop an invasion on our border right now. There's just bioweapons flooding in. What are people going to do when the CDC starts, initiating martial law? You don't want CDC martial law. That's pretty insane. So I don't know why everyone's just sitting back and waiting for that to... I mean, are people going to resist that? I mean, what's really going to happen here? Where's that future? I mean, everyone says that, I'm negative. Well, where's this positive future? I'm still waiting for this positive future. You know what I see? I see the agendas. You know what I see? I see 7 countries. And we act like, it's not part of the agenda. We act like it's fake or something. We all know what it is. 7 countries. Okay? People didn't believe in Agenda 21. Agenda 21 wasn't real. But yet there it is, advancing, progressing, evolved into Agenda 2030. But somehow that's not real. The falling of the Twin Towers. Somehow that wasn't real either. That was just an accident or something. That wasn't my plan. That wasn't my design to get the Patriot Act in there. That wasn't designed to get those 7 countries and everything. It's not like we're gearing up for another one of those to happen over here. Another 9/11 type event to get that Iran war started. I mean, I mean, you can see it all just playing out over here. I mean, they're also starting war with Russia, too. That's pretty much Iran's ally. I mean, you can't not expect go to war with Iran and not go to war with Russia, too. I mean, people haven't really thought that far ahead yet. It's too slow for them. I've been warning about all this. The fact is that they're just moving sooner than I thought they are. I thought they were going to wait for the technology. But it looks like they're not going to wait for the technology. Do they believe they have the control? Do they believe they have the power? That's what I'm saying. So when you see them advancing on all those agendas and somehow people don't believe in it, or they think it's just hyperbole, or, you know, you're just depressing reality or something, when it's all true, it's all real, it's all coming to life, just like all the solar simulator satellites, just like everything else that I've shown you, all the directed energy weapons that were used to emulsify the towers on 9/11, just as they were used to incinerate maybe alien Centauri beings from another world, or American citizens helpless on the freeway when they're zapped out of existence and turned to dust. Like War of the Worlds, when all those people are running, you see them get zapped away, turned into dust right there before their eyes. Could you imagine that? Well, what's going on over there in the Strait of Hormuz? We know that they're working on advanced autonomous weapon systems. Was it an advanced autonomous weapon system that fired a high-precision strike weapon into the side of that Japanese oil tanker right there with a Predator surveillance drone that just happened to be in the area watching all of a sudden this unfold? I mean, can you really believe this right now? Does anyone really? But no one really believes it. It's truly incredible how we sit here day in and day out and let just people project the most dumb realities. You know what else? I got another question too. So nobody believes that, even though all those things are coming true before our very eyes. I also said, when are all the things going to get better, you know, before they start getting extremely worse? No one can really prove when that's going to happen either. So I also asked, you know, why we pay for a military or anything. No one fears invasion. No one fears anything like that. No one fears. No one fears. There's no fear. That's what I'm saying. It says right there in the National Defense Strategy that the homeland is no longer a sanctuary. So I'm trying to figure out here where all the happiness is. Where's all the sunshine and rainbows? Where's all the good time and rock and roll? Where's I'm wrong and people don't fear an attack? What if they just decide to just attack? What are people gonna do that? No one's mentally ready. There you go. I mean, we're over here just waiting. Like animals. I've been saying it, but no one wants to admit it. That's what's so crazy. So are things gonna turn out the way they are? Could you imagine doing what they're doing right now? Saying openly, saying that they're putting malware trying to cause power grids to turn off, cause pretty much arc-like explosions of raw power on a foreign nation, as if it's completely okay to do that, as if they're trying to wait for some retaliatory strike against us. But yet there it is. We'll sit here waiting. Also, I asked, why do people do this? Is it just for money? Is it just to sell merchandise? Is it just to just get up in front of a camera day in and day out? I mean, if you're not really hoping for change, why do people do it? Why do they do this? Why do they try to inform other people if they don't even believe what they're preaching? Why do they get in front of a mic? And if they don't even believe what they're preaching, why are they going to tell other people to go research or anything? Because, I mean, just think about that. If they're not going to research themselves and they're there at the person who apparently did the research but doesn't believe it anyway and tells them to go research, why do people listen to that person if you're not even really going to believe it either? You see how, like, that's just a mental circus hula hoop retardation circle jerk right there? That makes absolutely no sense. So why do people do this? Do they not hope for change? Do they not want change? Are they just selling merchandise, like I said, to get rich, do money? Do they... Because, I mean, if it's just, you know, MAGA morons and info losers all day, I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to expect any different. The military-industrial complex still going to be there. Joe Biden's still going to win because he wouldn't be in the race unless he was promised something. They're still going to have all the election cheating. Remember, counters keep counting. Doesn't matter. Counters make the call. Infinite voter rolls growing, even though no one in the United States who's an American citizen is giving birth that fast as they're aborting all the American citizens. So I fail to see how Donald Trump's going to win when there's an endless horde invading. So like I said, is it all just to sell merch and stuff? So when Donald Trump's not there, are people still going to come to you for political advice? Oh, wait, that's right. You don't believe and no one believes in anything that they preach, right? And remember, it's all fake. You don't believe it, even though it's happening right there before your eyes. So this is why I laugh. This is why I laugh, because people wait for it to happen, and then it's always like the "I told you so." This was gonna happen. No one did anything to prevent it because they never believed in it, right? They never believed in it. So I'm waiting to figure out when people are gonna start believing, and we can actually start reclaiming our government before nuclear war and China enslave you and your family, right? I mean, if nobody's worried about war, I mean, for all those people who out there are like, there's no such thing as nukes. There's no such thing as nukes. It doesn't matter if there's no such thing as nukes. You know what there is? There's things that make big explosions, and they could just keep dropping a lot of those. So, I mean, whether nukes are real or not, they still have bombs that still go boom, so I'm still trying to figure that one out.